expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
Here are the five for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Ayton in at the center position.
What you say? My goodness, come on now. Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness, Anthony Edwards. Throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Screen by Durant. Back to Paul. Okogie on the wing. Fires for three. He buries it from three.
Boy, I tell you, Okogie continues to refine his shooting motion. It's got to be seamless and smooth on that particular shot.
Conley against Paul. Outside McDaniels. The kick out to Conley. 5 to shoot. Pass to Towns. 4-3. That shot off. And Phoenix the other way now. And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Outside Durant. Pass to Okogie. It's Booker on the wing. To the paint. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Towns down low. Durant's there. And that one's long.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Okogie on the wing. Back to Ayton. Here's Okogie. Durant, the pass to Paul. Durant with a screen on Edwards. And Booker puts up a deep three. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
A legit sniper from downtown. Booker rises up with such ease from beyond the arc.
Pass to Towns. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
You know, Towns would rather shoot the three or post you up, but he's good enough as a shooter that the mid-range is effective for him too.
Ayton with a screen. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Outside Conley.
Remaining in the first 2 minutes.
And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the floor.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
A nice shot by Booker.
Awfully tough play to defend. When you honor the roller, Booker just takes advantage.
Now here's Conley. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better. And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
Pass to Towns. Shoots over Durant. Towns can't get it to go. The Suns leading. Here's Booker. 41 seconds left in the first quarter here. Ayton passes to Durant. No good on the three. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Edwards against Paul. Here's Gobert. Lays it up and banks it in.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
It's Booker on the wing. Back to Paul. Left side Durant. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the three.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
For three, Conley. Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Phoenix. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And that one drops for him.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, running the point with precision.
Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. And Booker with the jam.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Left side McDaniels. Here's Edwards. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Edwards got his second basket of the game.
I tell you what, Edwards has a really nice, smooth release, and that shot looked in the moment it left his hand.
Left side Durant. Pass to Ayton. Durant with it. Covered by Towns. Clock at 4. Back to Okogie. Lets it fly from 18. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
Something you can't put a price tag on. The Minnesota Timberwolves gained last season. Playoff experience. Young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
Okogie on the wing. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Okogie's got 5 now.
That's one of the areas he's really improved. Durant's passing abilities have grown as his years in the league have grown.
For 3, Conley. The Timberwolves again can't hit. So, Clark, would you say playoff experience also raises your regular season play?
I don't think there's any question about it. But yeah, I never had a chance in my short career to play in the playoffs, but I covered a bunch of them as a broadcaster. There's a different electricity. There's a different intensity. There's a different feel in the locker room. You learn not to back down. You learn to work through adversity, and you learn to play under pressure.
Good decision-making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Pass to Okogie. Booker against Edwards. Now here's Ayton. And stolen by Edwards. Fast break, Minnesota. Conley passes to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Towns slamming it down to show the defense exactly what he can do. That was a pretty dominant move by the Cat.
Paul with it. Towns covering. Outside for Booker. Three-pointer. And the Suns get another 3. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Pass to Edwards. The kick out to Conley. Outside McDaniels. And there's the lob. Gobert, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And here's Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
You know, of all the things Okogie does well, his passing tends to get overshadowed at times. I mean, easy to see how creative he is on this feat.
Floats one. Second shot opportunity. Tries yet again. Pass to Towns. Outside McDaniels. Pulls it in from the elbow. Offensive rebound. Timberwolves. The kick out to Conley. Back to Towns. Conley against Paul. And another shot. Ooh, Paul with the block.
Chris Paul, such an outstanding defensive player, and his teammates appreciate that he gets steals, but he also can occasionally get a block shot, too.
It's good on the putback. And now a 6-point Phoenix lead.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. McDaniels finds Towns. Here's Edwards. Booker defending. And Edwards slams it in.
Towns showing you his unselfishness there, willing to give up the rock if his teammate has something a little better.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got
Your Minnesota Timberwolves 23, the Suns 27.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Kyle Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. Then there's Torian Prince. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Noel in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Back to Payne. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Suns lead by 4. It felt like we'd become a league where every game turned into a 3-point shooting contest. But Clark, we've seen different styles work.
Exactly, B. I mean, take Chicago during the 21-22 year. I mean, they were fantastic offensively, yet near the bottom of the league in 3-point attempts. Having teams with distinct offenses, I think, makes the game a lot more fun to watch.
Fans, get out of your seats and let us know you want one.
Here's Payne.
One more time for your Timberwolves.
Outside Ross. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Great appreciation for Ross. Never afraid of going into the contact on the way up. Well done.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Here's Noel, defended by Payne. Back to Noel. Kicks it out to Anderson. This for the tie! The shot that time not on target.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot. You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves. Recording their 2nd winning season since 2005. Getting on track for future success.
On the wing, Noel from behind the arc. Here's Prince. It's hauled in by Baisley. Phoenix has gone 5 of 8 from outside the 3-point line on this one. So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles. Building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Pass to Baisley. Back to Payne. Outside Ross. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Baisley. Offline with a 3. The Timberwolves trail. Prince down low, defended by Payne. Blocked! And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Pass to Noel. For the lead. And that misses. That would have put him up.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Booker.
2 minutes.
Inside. Here's Ayton. Up and in on the layup. Ayton's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, when you let Ayton get the ball close, it's over. DeAndre is just too skilled.
To the inside. Noel. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Paul. And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Back to Daniels. From deep, Conley sends it home from three-point land. Conley's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Booker. A minute 4 left in the third quarter. The shake. The kick out to Paul. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Gobert passes to Edwards. Towns with the ball. For the lead. The fader. Edwards can't hit.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
For 3, Booker. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
3 points.
Booker's got 16 points.
You know, Paul won't miss an opening that good. He quickly feeds the ready shooter, and it's all she wrote from there.
Durant against Towns. Outside McDaniels. It's tipped. Nifty move. Pass to Ayton. Durant for 3. Hits the trifecta. And now a 6-point Suns lead.
I think we're all aware of Durant's in the gym range as a shooter. I mean, seriously, I don't think there's a shot he can't make.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession in this way. True team basketball.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And so, in the game for Phoenix, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3.
Yeah, what I appreciate about Ayton is that he wants to keep getting better. You have to be excited about his future.
Here's Conley. Nice D from Paul. Phoenix has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower? Great run out and the pass right on target. Outstanding transition offense.
Paul against Conley. Here's Durant. Here's Booker. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Here's Towns. From downtown. Just 5 on the clock. Stolen by Ayton. Right side Paul. Here's the 3. Counted from distance. Paul's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That's a good decision right there to get Paul the ball. He made it look easy on that catch and shoot.
Booker against Edwards. Three-pointer. They get it again. Outside McDaniels. Tipped away. And we're going to have a jump ball. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Booker with it. Towns covering. Here's Ayton. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 3 assists in the game.
So impressed with that bucket by Ayton. Fantastic body control from the big man.
Towns finds Conley. Back to Towns. Pass to Gobert. Now McDaniels. Outside Conley. Shot clock at 6. Tipped!
Well, you see the defensive prowess there. I mean, I love when Okogie gets up and sends it back. Not many guys of his size can do that.
Outside Booker. Back to Okogie. The Suns need to get off a shot from outside the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
McDaniels inside. He's guarded by Paul. 2 points. That one goes.
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
Outside Booker. Back to Paul. For 3, Durant. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Oh, got a piece of it. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. From 10 feet away, the shot misses. And Phoenix the other way now. Back to Booker. Pass to Okogie. It's Booker on the wing. And the Suns miss again. Minnesota has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Outside Booker. There's the triple. That shot, no good. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Oh, there's the alley. And it's powered home by Towns.
Man, how about the cool, calm collectedness of Towns. Helps him come through when the game gets snug.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. 6 to shoot. Booker against Edwards. And that one comes up a bit short.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Booker, pass to Durant. There's the drive. Yeah!
Well, in my mind, KD is one of the top 10 all-time guys that you want taking that shot. His length, his ball handling, his shooting, and his confidence makes him huge in late-game situations.
And Minnesota calls time here. Guys, your thoughts?
They've got just enough time for a catch and shoot, but it needs to be immediate.
Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
bit go back to when you played. Who were some of the guards you really enjoyed playing against?
What if I start with the list of the guys, Kevin, I didn't enjoy playing against? If I named Allen Iverson, Mitch Richmond, oh, and of course, Michael Jordan. Not the funnest nights at work, if you get my drift, but I did love playing one John Barry.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard. Now here's Westbrook. Off target from three-point range. And here's Conley outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball on the three-point line.
A 3 from Morris. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
Part of the lean years in Los Angeles, I was there, unfortunately. It's incredible to see that this franchise has become a better winning percentage team than the Lakers in the past decade.
Now here's Westbrook. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. Westbrook kicks to Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Conley with it. Westbrook picks him up. Minnesota with the ball. And Brent, that Clippers turnaround. Did you see that coming?
I mean, not in this way, Kevin. Certainly, it's been a lot of outside factors that have gotten the Clippers to this point. But with the ownership and the enthusiasm behind what the owner brings to the table and wanting to make this team viable, they're in position to make some great noise if they find their health. So healthy for the league to have 2 teams in LA that can be this good.
Now here's Conley. Outside, Towns. Outside, Edwards. 4 on the clock. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. And then Carl Anthony Towns with the jam.
And you see Big Cat has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
A 3 from George. And no good that time. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. There's the lob to Towns. Stolen by Zubac. And now the fast break. George with the ball. He feeds it to Morris. Outside for George. Can they get it? Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Towns, the pass to Conley. And it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Edwards inside, defended by George. Outside Conley. Shot clock at 6. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
You know, kind of odd to see a lefty in today's game, but Conley's a player you have to anticipate properly, or he'll use your mistake to get the
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
No good from Zubac. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Edwards. Out to Conley. Now the pass to Gobert. Here's McDaniels. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Clippers trail by 7. Zubac the pass to Westbrook. Dishes it to George. And the Clippers miss again.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Conley finds McDaniel. Now Towns. Wide open. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Towns has got his 2nd basket of the game.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Outside Leonard. To the paint. They need this. And the dunk by Zubac.
And you love how Kawhi has developed this part of his game, just able to find teammates and rack up assists.
Towns a screen on Westbrook. Conley with the 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Morris, and Morris throws it down.
You look at the career of Paul George, and it's those passing numbers that have greatly improved, and he's an effective playmaker.
Now here is Conley. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. To the inside. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And Kawhi rising up and bringing that one down.
5 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Edwards, and here's the drive. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game.
Please give a big round of applause for the Pop.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Hey guys, what's your take so far in the Timberwolves?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Fighting in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
Minnesota in the lead.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They'd better hope this thing works out. A lot right now.
Morris kicks to Westbrook. Leonard with no one around. Knocks down the 3 ball. Leonard's got the lead up to 2 now for the Clippers. Conley with it. Towns a screen on Westbrook. Pass to McDaniels. To the paint. Out of bounds. The Clippers take possession.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
Clippers shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Leonard inside. Working on McDaniels.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Now Conley. After Westbrook's mystery, count that one.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Minnesota shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
The kick out to Westbrook. Hits the 3-point bomb. Westbrook's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's pretty unselfish there. He sees that there's a better shot on the perimeter and bang, just kicks it out.
Edwards a screen on Leonard. Out left to the wing. Outside Conley. Lock at 6. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Russell Westbrook. Brent, it's been well documented. 3-point shooting is at an all-time high. Do you see this trend ending anytime soon?
I don't think so, Kevin, but there will be a tipping point as to how many you can actually shoot. And we've seen a team do that where they've shot over 50 attempts per game for a season, which I don't think is going to happen again. But young guys coming up are practicing this shot. They're going to be better suited, better equipped, and more talented to make them. So the three-pointer is going nowhere, Kevin.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
You know, you appreciate Zubac's focus on close-range looks as a big man.
Well, Zubac's one of those big centers that's burly and tough and rugged on the inside. And while other bigs are searching that three-point line out, Zubac's looking to get deep into the paint. And look at his shooting percentages over the past couple seasons, up around 60%. That's good shot selection, great consistency.
And it's Towns missing. And Morris has got the ball here for the Clippers. For 3, Westbrook. And the Clippers miss again. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Towns, 2 points. That one goes. 6 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
And one of the offensive forces in the league. When Towns wants to score, it is really hard to keep him from his spots.
Now, here is Morris. And that one hits back iron.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Zubac in the post. Defended by Gobert. And again, no good by the Clippers. Towns with it. Westbrook picks him up. And the dunk by Towns.
And that's just too easy for Towns. You allow him to get that deep in the paint, and he's going to punish you.
Morris outside. Westbrook surveying the D. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Stolen by George. Leonard finds George. Now, here's Zubac. Back to George. From deep three-point range. Westbrook passes to Morris. The three. He doesn't hit that one. So Minnesota will take it the other way. The kick out to Towns. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looks like plenty of room.
That one drops for him. Now just a 2-point Minnesota lead.
Might sound strange, but you can gain more confidence in your ball handling. That's on display right now from Westbrook. Just get a shot anywhere on the court he wants it.
And talk about a terrific stroke. The defense was hoping that a three ball that deep wasn't going in.
Here's Westbrook, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
For Westbrook, you talk about playing with a controlled intensity, and when he does that, it's unstoppable.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. And so it's Mike Conley making highlight. Okay, David, much appreciated.
24, the Clippers, 19.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Michael Conley, what a contribution.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority in halftime.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the guard position. Now here's Conley. Poke loose. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George.
And you just look at what Marcus Morris has done in his career.
Well, such a solid forward in the game right now, averaging over double digits in the last 8 years, but it's been that expansion and the fact that he can step behind the three-point line and he is deadly as he's been the past couple seasons. It's been a remarkable, consistent offensive production for his career.
Here's George. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. Here's Zubac. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Towns dishes to Gobert. Conley with the 3. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. Now here's Westbrook. McDaniels defended.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Clippers trail by 5. Here's George. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. There's the lob to Towns. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And look at the explosion from the big fella. Towns' game oozes athleticism.
Leonard kicks to Westbrook. Leonard the pass to Westbrook. Minnesota with the rebound. Outside Edwards. Shoots from the corner. A second chance effort. Out to the right wing. Outside Conley. Here's McDaniels. Morris with the rebound. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 7. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Brett, looking back, the Clippers have really put things together over the last decade.
They have injuries have been a factor the past couple seasons, so they haven't competed at the level certainly that their owner wants to, but they're trying to keep this core group of guys together. And, if they do that and they get health, there's a lot of talent there and a lot of guys who've done it on the biggest of stages.
Now here is George. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Towns up top, covered by Morris. Towns kicks to McDaniels. Leonard against Gobert. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Clippers trail by 9. Westbrook dishes to George. Into the lane, and it's George finishing it off.
Well, once Paul George gets in that deep, get out of the way. He's coming right at you.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And here's Conley outside. Buries it from three-point range. Conley's got 14 points.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Knocks it loose. Towns with it. George picks him up. And he's just had one attempt at the line early. And Towns no good on that one.
And we've seen Towns take on more of a leadership role over the years, wanting to be the guy for this team.
Now here's Edwards. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Here's Conley. That one a little long. Clippers have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Morris, no good. Timberwolves have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. And the dunk by Towns.
And with that unique combination of size and skill, Towns can sure get himself going offensively.
Westbrook kicks to Zubats. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Zubats has got his second bucket. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Conley against Westbrook. Here's McDaniels. The kick out to Towns. Here's Edwards. They get the rebound. Gobert. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
And if he gets looks that plainly, Gobert becomes unstoppable. He makes good use of his body and just wills himself to a foul.
Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And we've reached the end of the third. Timberwolves ahead. They're up by 9. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. McDaniels with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. Towns, the pass to McDaniels. Gobert trying to get open. A shot by McDaniels, no good. Clippers trail by 9. In the corner, George with it. Outside Westbrook. Morris kicks to Leonard, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Conley scanning the floor. For 3, Edwards. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's George. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one is on Towns.
And when you look at Paul George, I mean, he's been in the middle of a couple monster trades.
Well, PG exchanged for 2 future All-Stars in Sabonis and Oladipo going to Indy. And then that massive trade to L.A., the Thunder got SGA, a boatload of picks. It just shows you how much value Paul George has. And trust me, he's very much valued by the team he's on.
On the wing, George. Back to Morris. Takes it out to Leonard. A shot. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Now take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Here's Gobert. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
George passes to Leonard. In the corner, it's Morris. Gobert with the block. George against Edwards. And he's going up for the alley-oop. The dive for the ball. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Leonard with the ball. Conley picks him up. The kick out to Westbrook. Morris outside. Right side Westbrook. No one near him. Gobert pulls it in.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive and trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
And he's good on the second. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Morris with the screen for George. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, keep it or dish it. Those are the decisions Paul George is trying to make. He makes the right one there.
Conley kicks to Towns.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
18 feet out. He clangs that one off the back iron and down it falls.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. Been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
And few 7-footers in the league have Towns' shooting touch. This is a guy you want to create for time and time again.
And it's George missing. Minnesota leading by 11. Conley the pass to Towns. Zubac trying to break loose. Offensive rebound. Gobert double teamed. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Outside, Towns. Another miss by Towns.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Timberwolves.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Rudy Gobert.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
Edwards kicks to Towns. Back to Edwards. Stolen by George.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
The Timberwolves again can't hit. Towns with the steal. And George gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Conley inside the line. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And here's Leonard from three. Offline. And so Minnesota takes the win. So, all right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett. To the
high-scoring game tonight, Grant. Two terrific defensive clubs fighting to lock each other down.
Both these teams are elite on the defensive end. These guys won't be making it easy out there. When there's lots of stops, lots of forced turnovers, it can be very difficult to find a scoring rhythm.
So here's the Clippers starting group. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Ivica Zubac's out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the point. Out of bounds, it'll be Phoenix's ball. And the Suns with possession. Outside Durant. Outside Paul. The three is up. Rebound by the Clippers. George with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And Covington, here we go. And the jam by Covington.
On the drive, Covington's agility has a big impact. He can just duck and dodge his way inside.
One thing you notice about these Suns, RJ, many of them are considered strong two-way talents.
And that is such a list for your team. Having guys that can get it done on both sides of the floor instead of trying to balance a lineup of just pure specialists.
Durant, the pass to Booker. And Booker gets double-teamed. For three, Durant. It's rebounded by Zubac. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Westbrook, the pass to Covington. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist.
And if the defense leaves a man open, Westbrook will find him. Russell's floor awareness helps him rack up the assist.
It's Booker on the wing. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. 5 on the clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. Here's Okogie. He can't hit that time. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. And outside Covington. Beyond the arc. That one no good. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Durant, and Durant with the big finish.
Okay, normally the guy is a sleeper, but those were two loud points there by Kevin Durant.
Leonard outside. Pass to Zubac. For three, Covington. Phoenix grabs the miss. Down low. Here's Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Great decision making from Booker, realizing one of his guys is open and whips the pass to him.
Launches it. Here's Covington. And the jam by Covington.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst. Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star, and then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
Westbrook with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Leonard for three. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Amazing that catch-and-shoot jumpers were considered a weak spot for Kawhi when he came into the league. No one thinks that way anymore.
Now here's Paul. Outside Durant. Outside for Booker. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Great D that time from Zubac. And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare.
Now here's Booker. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Durant. It's stolen by Leonard. Kicks it out to Westbrook. He tries for three. And George launches it from deep. And the Clippers miss again.
LA foul. First personal foul.
Free throw is good from Durant.
You look at Durant's game and you instantly see all the hours of hard work that went into shaping it. He's so polished in every area. His skills are so sharp.
Pass to Booker. There's 42 seconds left in the first. Ayton passes to Booker. Clock at 6. Here's Okogie from deep. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now Covington. Leonard outside from deep three-point range. And Ayton pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. To the wing on the left. Corner shot. No good that time.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Clippers ahead, up by 4.
And please give a big round of applause for your son's youth dance team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point. And that one's good.
And that's tough right there. Love when Durant goes up with purpose and finishes over contact.
Pass to Covington. And here's Westbrook. Hey, expanding his range. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Covington. Durant pulls it in.
No one around him. He makes the shot harder than it has to be.
Nice shot by Okogie. Okogie's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Fantastic decision making. Ayton electing to move it for the high percentage look.
And he lobs it up top. Ooh, Durant with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. Offensive rebound. Zubac. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Shooting for the Clippers.
Zubac's no good on that one. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
Here's Okogie. And Russell Westbrook pulls it down. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Covington passes to Westbrook. It's George on the wing. Kicks it out to Westbrook. The 3 is up. Phoenix grabs the miss.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
And this is what Paul is known for. He is a shrewd distributor with a pass-first mentality.
Leonard for 3. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Leonard's got 6 points.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And it's in there.
Instantaneous offense. Booker gets the hot pass and quickly has that shot in the air. What you have to admire about Devin Booker is how much he scores the rock, as well as all the different ways he's able to finish.
And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Now here's Booker. 6 points for him. Durant, the pass to Ayton. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3. And Booker is a guy you can lean on to help shoulder the offensive load, Richard.
Yeah, he's comfortable taking a lot of shots for his team. He's a volume shooter for a reason, because he understands how to score at an efficient clip, too.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
Doesn't it just look like he's gliding down the floor? Durant in transition is just beautiful art.
George passes to Covington. Kicks it out to Westbrook. George against Booker. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Zubac controls the rebound and the putback. Give him 8.
He's so strong when he goes to work on the glass. One opening is all he'll need to finish the play, even if it's just a tip-in.
Now here's Paul. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Okogie. Over Leonard. Oh, George with a steal. Leonard with the ball. Durant covering. Here's George. Here's Leonard. That shot off the mark. Nice D from Durant. It's an even 3-on-3 break. For 3, Booker. Leonard pulls down the board. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Here's Covington. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
A 3-and-D wing. Covington's skill set is perfect for how players and teams play the game today.
So he gets them both. The Suns trailing. Outside Booker. Fires the 3. Leonard pulls down the board. George outside. Shoots over Booker. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall.
Your Suns, 21. The Clippers, 22.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
He has been aggressive, getting into the painted area seemingly at will and wreaking absolute havoc on the defense.
Cameron Payne out there with Terrence Ross. Then there's Darius Baisley. Then it's T.J. Warren. And it's Landale in at the center position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Payne finds Ross. The shot no good. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Gordon, the pass to Plumlee. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Shooting for the Clippers.
The free throw is off from Plumlee. Trying to get something going here in the half court.
Yeah, that's where they've been struggling to execute.
Back to Ross. It's Warren on the wing. Back to Ross. Gordon with a steal. Inside. Picked it out of midair. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Here's Warren. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Here's Plumlee. Powell outside. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Landale. And Phoenix shooting about 41%. Pass to Baisley. Outside Warren. Here's Baisley. To the inside. Landale. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he's sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this. When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Gordon against Payne. Ross passes to Warren. 6 on the shot clock. Payne against Gordon. The shot by Payne, no good.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
campaign is the perfect example of how beneficial the G League can be, Richard.
Yeah, it gave him a chance to play real minutes, and it kept him sharpening his skill. Then he got to come back into the league better than ever. A true success story.
Now here's Plumlee. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution on the court.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Leonard for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 5 rebounds in the game. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Back to Okogie. Ayton with a screen. Outside for Booker. Just 4 to shoot. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
LA ball.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Pass to Zubac. Oh, Durant with a steal. Ayton with it. Guarded now by George. Here's Booker. Oh, George with a steal. Covington passes to Zubac. Leonard for 3. Nails it from 3.
Kawhi Leonard.
Leonard's got 9 points.
In general, that's an important shot for Kawhi. When the threes are dropping, it rounds out his entire game.
Outside Booker. Pass to Okogie. To win the drought. Not going to go that time. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Westbrook, the pass to Zubac. Back to Westbrook. To the middle. And Zubac with the basket on the assist by Westbrook. And now it's an 11-point Los Angeles lead. 35 seconds left to play in the third. And stolen by Covington. In transition, here come the Clippers. Westbrook with the miss. Phoenix calls timeout.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Here comes some t-shirts. Get up out of your seats, everybody.
For Phoenix, they've gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Durant, pass to Booker. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Just absolutely dominant inside. You have to be all over Durant.
First one falls for him.
Kevin Durant. At the line.
And so he makes both from the line.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Westbrook against Paul. Leonard outside. Cash money on the open jump shot. Leonard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
It's interesting. Coming into the league, Leonard's jumper was a question mark. Now, no one is second-guessing it.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Suns Youth Dance
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The Suns trailing on the floor for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Ivica Zubac out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot. Tries again. Okogie's shot is off.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Zubac passes to Westbrook. For 3, George. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 assists in the game.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
That shot wide open.
The elevated playmaking of Durant. Passes like that really bring the team closer together.
For 3, Covington. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound. The Suns have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Durant, pass to Ayton. Okogie on the wing. Ayton, a screen on Leonard. A kick to Durant. Launches a three. And the Suns get it back. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Yes, so strong. Ayton and one. Ugh.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Clippers. The Clippers in the lead. George outside. Crafty move for three. Covington. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
And Kevin Durant, post-Achilles surgery, no apparent decline, Grant. Last season, the 3rd highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And Booker is so active on offense, which really forces the D to act with aggression at times.
Taking 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Zubac passes to Leonard. Now here's George. The 3. Okogie pulls down the board. Okogie's got his 4th rebound in this one. Booker with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. Okogie. Here's Ayton. And it's all tied up. Ayton's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, when you let Ayton get the ball close, it's over. DeAndre is just too skilled.
George passes to Leonard. Booker against George. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc.
This is Westbrook's competitive drive being the difference maker. He never, ever backs down.
Pass to Durant.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Ayton with it. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. On Robert Covington.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
George passes to Zubac. Kicks it to George. And here's Leonard. Shoots. Shot clock at 6. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. And the Clippers lead by 3.
Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Now here's Paul. Outside for Booker. Drives to the hoop. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Check out Booker rising to meet the challenge. He wants so badly to deliver for his team.
Leonard passes to Zubac. Stolen by Ayton. Pass to Okogie. Back to Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Oh, he buried the 3. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Suns. Covington against Durant. Covington inside. Oh, he nails it! And tie game! Huge basket right there. Outside Booker. Ayton with a screen. Booker, the pass to Ayton. And so he draws the foul. And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place,
DeAndre,
2 foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He told them, quote, "It all comes down to the next few minutes. That's what will decide this game. So step up. This is your moment, not theirs." Inspiring words, guys.
Allie, thank you. Now here's George. To the paint. Stolen by Ayton. Okogie into the lane. Money.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play, coming through when it matters most.
Leonard, left side. Lets the three fly. The three won't fall. So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one. What a performance they have here at...
two tremendous passing teams, and of course should be a lot of fun watching these teams move the ball.
One of the things that strikes you about both of these teams is that they really enjoy playing with one another. Both play an unselfish brand of basketball. The ball is moving, everybody's touching it, and usually that's when the confidence is sky high.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1. The pass to Booker. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Booker against Edwards. Ayton a screen on Edwards. Booker the pass to Ayton. It's stolen by Gobert.
It's an awkward pass to try to make on the interior.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly.
Anthony
hits it from three-point range.
Three-point field goal.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands, you let it go, Anthony Edwards.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Ayton in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. It's stolen by Gobert. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. And Edwards with the stuff.
So this is where the freakish length of Rudy Gobert, so effective at reaching in and prying the ball away from the opposition.
In just 4 seasons, Phoenix Greg went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Outside Edwards. The kick out to Towns. Here's Conley. Oh, the lob to Gobert.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus.
So smooth. Booker outside. Launches a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Booker's got 5.
Well, that's the moneymaker, right? Devin Booker will go all night from three-point range if you allow it.
Here's Conley. Bank shot. No good. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Booker kicks to Paul. Towns against Durant. And he drives in. And that one, good. And this game is tied up now.
Kevin Durant has the kind of handle and creativity to get by defensive players off the dribble drive. Nicely done.
Conley, the pass to McDaniels. Towns down low. Guarded by KD. And he misses his first shot.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Booker looking around. Back to Durant. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And Karl Anthony Towns said he believes that he is the greatest big man shooter of all time. What do you think?
Well, Kev, I think a guy by the name of Dirk Nowitzki might have a thing or two to say about it, but I love Karl Anthony Towns' attitude. You have got to believe in your skills if you're going to have the kind of success that Cat has had in this league, and we know he is lethal from deep.
And Ayton throws it down.
Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player, but if somebody's open, he will find you.
Edwards against Booker. Edwards dishes to Gobert. Over in the corner, McDaniels. And that one is good. McDaniels got his second basket of the game.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Booker outside. Conley against Paul. Pass to KD. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
The always aware Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Misses the three. For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, the big man flashing his touch. DeAndre Ayton makes it look easy.
Pass to Towns. With 2 seconds left. Can't get the layup. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Suns.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Houston.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Suns?
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's a Kogi in at the 3. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Gobert with the screen on Paul. And here's Conley outside. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Doris, one thing that stood out about the Timberwolves last season was their fast-paced play.
No doubt, Kevin, and you can trace that directly to the head coaching position in Chris Finch. This is a group that loved to push the basketball up the floor, wanted to catch defenses before they had a chance to dig in the half court. And remember, that is the classic mark of a youthful team, particularly one with the athleticism that Anthony Edwards brings.
Booker outside. Tries the spin move. Outside for Durant. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Back to Paul. Gobert with the block.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Conley with it. He's picked up by Paul.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Paul kicks to Booker. KD sets the pick for Booker. To the middle. KD passes to Okogie. Booker in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Mike Conley grabs the miss.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Towns finds McDaniel. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, battling hard. That's an impressive move by Towns. He'll go to the strike.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. The kick out to Towns. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, you know, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times. But you really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
And the dunk by Booker.
Well, make the right play at the rim. Devin Booker sees an opportunity and doesn't hesitate.
Now, here's McDaniel. He's guarded closely. Towns in the corner. Back to McDaniel. And the rejection by Ayton.
Boy, really tough to score on DeAndre Ayton. Such a patient shot blocker, guys.
Minnesota leading by 3. Outside Edwards. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip, can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair.
Timberwolves have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. McDaniels dishes to Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
I'll tell you what, it's hard to stop Karl Anthony Towns when he's looking to score. He's got every trick at his arsenal.
Get on your feet right now.
Suns trail by 5.
Make some noise.
This is it to Okogie.
For your Suns Breaker Dance Crew.
On the wing, Booker, defended by Towns. Ayton, Gobert with the block. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Suns ball.
32 seconds left in the second quarter. 5 on the clock. Back to KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
Yeah, Kevin Durant's got the jump. He shows you right there. I'm going to rock the rim. Leave no doubt, KD.
Conley scanning the floor. Edwards finds Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
Ball outside. Back to Durant. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly high, Dave. Thank you. And
Your Suns 21. The Timberwolves 26.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You've got to like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point. Gobert down low. He has 6. The kick out to Towns. Just 5 to shoot. And the shot goes in.
Karl Anthony Towns.
And it's a 9-point Minnesota lead.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns can make face-up perimeter jump shots, no doubt. But when he's got this part of his game cooking, look out. Guys, you have to remember when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young.
Conley shot is off. Well, Phoenix shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. And Warren, here we go. Baisley passes to Warren. No good from outside. You know, basketball historians will remember that the Minneapolis Lakers, Doris, won 5 titles before relocating to Los Angeles in 1960.
And I think the current crop of T-Wolves fans, Kevin, see this as a completely different franchise from that historic team. In their minds, they haven't won a championship yet. And that fact should really motivate this current roster to get one for this group. Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Timberwolves leading by 9. Here's Alexander Walker. Prince, the pass to Noel. Hands it from downtown.
When you watch Taurean Prince play, you know it's about team. This guy finds the open man and loves delivering it.
The pass to Ross. Shakes him. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
This is his first free throw of the game. And the second free throw, good. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Prince outside, fires the three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Ross passes to Landale. And he jams it with authority.
The creative force behind these points is Terrence Ross. This guy keeps his head up, puts the pass right where it needs to be.
And Anderson kicks to Prince. The kick out to Anderson.
2 minutes remaining in the
It's
third.
good.
2 minutes.
Anderson's got his first bucket in this one.
Anderson.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jugular.
Suns trail by 11. 1:52 left in the third quarter. Pass to Ross. Back to Payne. Swiped away. Prince outside. No good on the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
They get it again. Baisley. Pass to Ross. Warren kicks to Ross. Clock at 6. Goes back up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
And this is where Terrence
Second
Ross
team
turns
foul.
himself into a weapon. Drawing these fouls, getting to the free throw line. He is such an excellent free throw shooter.
Phoenix shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Timberwolves leading by 9. Here's Alexander Walker. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Passes to Noel. The kick out to Anderson. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
And Phoenix making a change here. Booker's checked in. Minnesota making some changes. 50 seconds left to play here in the third. Phoenix, no good that time either. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And Edwards with the stop.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Outside Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Outside Towns. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Gobert can't hit.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
The Suns have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
There seems to me to be a quiet toughness to Kevin Durant. This is a guy who makes his own decisions, shuts out the noise, and is willing to embrace change.
Booker, good.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Timberwolves lead by 6. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Suns trail by 6. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's Paul. And easy 2 points on the layup.
Working inside, Chris Paul has the ability to outsmart the opposition and makes himself a good shot opportunity.
Conley against Paul. Conley's shot is off. The Suns shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Edwards against Booker. The dish to Ayton. Over Edwards. Ayton, the pass to Booker. He kicks to Paul. Booker up top. Edwards defending. Here's Ayton. Crafty move. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, you have to love DeAndre Ayton's effort, intensity, and relentlessness as a rebounder.
Edwards against Booker for the three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. KD dishes to Paul, kicks it to Booker to take the lead. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Edwards with it, now guarded by Booker. Booker against Edwards. Feeds to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Wow, why lay it in when you can send an emphatic message? Rudy Gobert on the dunk.
Booker outside. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Edwards against Booker. Edwards can't hit. Suns trail by 4. And Booker kicks to Ayton. Booker in the post. Over by Conley. Gobert with the block. Here's Ayton. Gobert with the defensive effort. Timberwolves have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Edwards finds Towns. Now here's Gobert. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Here's Edwards. Right side Towns. He can't get it to go. Now the Suns take it the other way. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Out to the right wing. For 3 at Kobe. That shot off the mark. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. They've held a 12-point lead early.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam? Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
The pass to Edwards. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Out to the wing. McDaniels passes to Conley. The feed to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And that is first class right there. Can you believe that dunk?
I'm not sure, Greg, I can. Spins. Here's Booker to end the drought over Edwards. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
It is so difficult not to bite on the up fake of Devin Booker. He's that good a shooter, boy. I don't blame you, defense. That's tempting.
And he ends up making the second, and that narrows the gap to 7.
Listen, it's only 1 miss, but it hurts all the same as they try to cut into this lead.
Pass to Towns. Tries it from 19. And good. He nails it.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Booker's shot is good.
Oh, my goodness. Booker's confidence is off the charts. He's money in the bank.
Outside, Towns. There's 38 seconds left in the 4th. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10. Booker outside. Pass to Okogie. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jaden McDaniel.
What you love about Josh Okogie is there's a level of aggression, and in this instance, physicality to draw the foul.
And he does get the second one, and that narrows the gap to 7. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Towns sets the pick for Conley. And the 3 off target.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Yeah, sometimes aggression can overcome certain obstacles.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. Fun to watch. Terrific. David, thanks. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point. Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Here's George. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Here's Edwards. Gobert the pass to Edwards. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Pass to Covington. And rejection by McDaniel. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Kicks it out to Covington. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. And he recovers it. It's stolen by Gobert.
I don't like that decision there on the entry pass. Not with the defender right there ready to pick it off.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Westbrook dishes to George. And then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, you know, George really enjoys being in the air. I mean, this guy has great body control and bounce, and his slams at times can be absolutely sick.
Edwards can't hit. The Clippers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. The pass to Zubac. It's stolen by Gobert. Now here's McDaniels. Defense right on him. And here's Edwards from the arc. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Edwards gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Leonard kicks to Westbrook. And here's George for 3. Rebound, Minnesota.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Edwards finds Gobert. No good on that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Covington passes to Westbrook. Fires the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
Here's Zubac after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Leonard, no luck. Minnesota leading by 3. There's the lob to Towns. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Boy, a wicked dunk by Leonard, showing this defense just how explosive he can be.
Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime.
Just 2 to shoot. Conley with the 3. They grab their own miss. Gobert. And then jammed down as he goes right over Ivica Zubac.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Now here's George. Back to Westbrook. Right side George. 3-pointer. Covington's shot is off. The Timberwolves have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Lobbed up there for Edwards.
And you know, the height of Towns gives him an advantage in seeing the floor so well. He's excellent at making these nice passes.
Covington setting the pick for George. Kicks it out to Leonard. Launches it. George, no good. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And too long on the shot.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he wins on it.
Unselfishness always admirable in a basketball player, and Covington consistent at giving it up when one of his teammates is open.
Right side, Conley. Releases. That will count.
Passion is something we love to see no matter what we're doing, and Leonard played with great passion.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Timberwolves lead by 3. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the point. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. Westbrook That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4. Mark, just a few years ago, we saw a lot of teams toying with small ball lineups. But I think you'd agree unquestionably, big men are back.
You know, Kevin, I would agree because simply when you look at it, there are a lot of really high-quality big guys that can do it inside and out. And so going small is a less frequent approach at this point, and it's one that poses a lot of challenges in my mind.
And it's George missing. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Edwards, that's good. Edwards got 7.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
Outside for George. Outside Leonard. Second shot opportunity. And it's off the back rim. No good.
I guess even he is one of those once in a while.
Conley's shot is off. Clippers trail by 4.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Gobert can't hit. Clippers have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Edwards looking it over. Inside. A nice shot by McDaniel. McDaniel's got 5 points now in the quarter. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Towns, a screen on Covington. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by George. Clippers have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining.
Clippers moving the ball around. Covington against Towns. George with no one around. A miss that time would have put him up. Minnesota in the lead. Back to McDaniel. George against Edwards. There's McDaniels. Feeds it to Gobert. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
And the bulk of Gobert's offense is going to come down low. Even if the D knows that, it can still be tough to stop.
Zubac finds George. Happy to see that one going after missing 6 of his 9 shots today.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Pass to McDaniels. Takes the 3. Offensive rebound. Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Leonard the pass to Covington. And he comes up with the deuce. Covington's got 5 points so far.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's George, and then jammed down as he goes right over Anthony Edwards.
George can be so deadly on the drive. He's got great quickness. He sees an opening and takes it right away.
A nice shot by McDaniel. McDaniel's got 7 points for the quarter.
Now, how did he manage to change his shot midair?
Zubac a screen on Towns. Here's Covington. It doesn't go for him. Gobert with the defensive effort. Outside Edwards. Towns for 3. And that one released in time, but no good. Thanks so much, David Wilson.
the Timberwolves, 22.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Paul George really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
So on the floor for Minnesota, 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard. Here's Gobert. From downtown, a three-pointer is right on target. He's got 10.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
And the dunk by Zubac. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
And here's Conley outside. That's a 2 from Towns. Second chance shot. And Gobert with the lay-in. Gobert's got 8 points.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Westbrook finds Zubac. Wants to get it to Westbrook and does. Tries again. No good from Zubac. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 1-point game. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Outside, George. The kick out to Westbrook. Covington wide open. He fires. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got his 5th assist in this one.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive, but recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
Covington dishes to Westbrook. Back to Covington. The kick out to Westbrook. Covington with the bucket. Covington's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, Covington really is fantastic at getting his arms high in the air when he's attempting a shot inside. Really gives the defense no chance to catch up to it or get to it.
And oh, here we go with Leonard. Nobody back. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. He can't get that one to fall. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. And for the Timberwolves, Clark getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, G8, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
Yeah, and I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
Covington kicks to George. Covington passes to George from the arc, and the 3-ball is good. George has got the lead up to 4 now for Los Angeles.
Able to stretch the floor with his shooting, Paul George takes great pride in knocking down those triples.
Passes it to Edwards. Shoots the 3. McDaniels in the post. Covington's there. On the clock, Conley kicks to Towns. And another 3 for Minnesota.
How many 6'11" guys in this league can do that? Towns is a unicorn. Awesome ability to catch and let it fly.
Westbrook dishes to Covington. for three. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 7th assist in the game. Conley feeling it out from outside the arc. Here's Towns. Pass to McDaniels. Fires from deep. Kept alive, Minnesota. Conley, the pass to Towns. Shoots over Covington. Yep, it goes. And the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Karl Anthony Towns. Los Angeles has gotten all 4 of the three-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here. Leonard kicks to Covington. He can't get it to go. Towns with the defensive effort. And here's Conley outside. And no good in the last second attempt this time.
Well, excellent job that time by Westbrook to challenge.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Timberwolves shooting here about 46% for the game. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Robert Covington out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Gobert with a screen on Westbrook. Conley. And it's rebounded by Covington. Covington's got his 4th rebound in this one. George, that's a 2-pointer. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. McDaniels finds Edwards. Back to McDaniels. Over Leonard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And another thing, the defense didn't clog the lanes. They took full advantage with their ability to attack the paint on a lot of those possessions.
And it's George finishing it off.
Oh, George can get it done from anywhere on the court now. When he starts percolating, this guy can cook with gas.
Conley kicks to Towns. Outside Edwards. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Now the Clippers moving it up. Here's Westbrook. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And now a 6-point Los Angeles lead.
Dynamic on the run. Westbrook flies in the open court.
McDaniels passes to Conley. To the middle. Here's Towns. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the inside. Covington with the bucket. Covington's got the lead up to 8 now for Los Angeles.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible. And defensively, you've got to be on the lookout for this. I mean, Towns gets up in a hurry now.
Screen by Zubac. George passes to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Right side Towns. Over in the corner, Conley. Back to Towns. Outside Conley. Out to Edwards. Leonard with the steal. And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th.
2 minutes.
George finds Westbrook from deep. A rebound by the Timberwolves. It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Covington. It's tipped. Stolen by George. Towns with the steal. Shoots over Covington. Goes back up. And it's finished off inside by Gobert. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds. Westbrook dishes to Covington. He's looking for Leonard and finds him. A rebound by the Timberwolves. McDaniels got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Conley kicks to Edwards. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. And now just a 3-point Clipper lead. 1:11 left to play in the final quarter. Leonard looking around. Nice move. Now the pass to Covington. Got it.
Man, I tell you what, you just really got to admire and respect the fearlessness of Covington. Never backs away from taking a crucial shot.
Conley kicks to McDaniels. Out to Conley. Outside, Towns. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Gobert. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. It falls. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And wow, what a shot. Gobert showing he has what it takes in the clutch.
George passes to Covington. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. No problems knocking that one down. And the Clippers lead by 6.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Out to Edwards. Knocks down the 3.
And he is built to be the man for this team. Edwards answering the bell and executing.
And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
For Westbrook, there has been no shortage of clutch moments in his career. And here, he's got another opportunity to put the mute button on the critic.
And the Timberwolves call time. They're down by 5. Just 2 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, they got to get straight to the hoop, then a foul immediately.
It's going to be hard, though. They don't have much time to work with.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. To the best
Lots of guys who spent tons of time in the league, Brent.
And these guys know each other so well, B.A., whether it's this team or playing on other teams. They've seen these faces. They recognize the moves. We'll see tonight who can outthink the other.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3. Now here's Covington. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And it's Phoenix's ball. Durant with it. And it's Leonard picking him up. Back to Durant. On the take. Outside for Booker. And stolen by Covington. Leonard outside. Over to the wing. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Oh, man, it's 7-1. Not a good idea to challenge Ayton there.
Here's Durant, and it's slammed in by Durant.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
George finds Covington, shoots over Durant. Covington, no good.
And when he's this close, he's got to make it. The defense was pretty good, but just shouldn't miss that. Man, such a heartbreak last year as the Phoenix Suns had the opportunity to return to the finals, and it just felt like they were destined to get back there. It was their most wins in the season in franchise history. It just didn't play out that way.
The kick to Durant from downtown, and the Suns get another 3.
And just from deep range, KD can bury you.
Here's Covington. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. The Suns' regular season dominance last year speaks to this team's strength.
Oh, yeah, they are so tight between the connection of the coaching staff and the point guard and CP3. These guys have talent. They've been through the ups and downs. They know what it takes to get to the top of the mountain. And make no mistake, this Phoenix team is playing to win it.
Here's Leonard. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Phoenix has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Left side Booker. Back to Paul. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Covington, a screen on Paul. Westbrook, the pass to Covington. Down low. Back to George. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Outside Booker. And Booker throws it down.
How about Booker going high up for the dunk?
For Los Angeles, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Westbrook against Paul. Here's Covington. Doesn't go for him. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Ayton passes to Durant. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Well, despite his outward demeanor, Durant plays with so much passion, takes the hit, still able to convert.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Covington with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Here's Leonard. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Leonard's got his second bucket of the game.
Already such a complete offensive player, yet every year Kawhi Leonard develops his handle just a little bit more.
For 3, Booker. Paul George pulls down the board. The Clippers have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Outside Covington. Leonard for 3. Pure from 3-point range. Leonard's got 7.
You give him a nice pass, there's a good chance Kawhi Leonard's going to bury a shot like that.
Outside Durant. Takes it inside. And it's slammed in by Durant.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Now here's George. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Zubats. The last couple of seasons, the Clippers have shot the lights out from deep breath.
Oh, man, they've been unbelievable. Over 41% back in that 21 season. That led the NBA. So they got a nice collection of shooters on this Clippers team, and it helps that you have Paul George and Kawhi Leonard play to create great shooting opportunities. So lots of guys that can hurt you from deep.
It's Booker on the wing. George defending. Booker no good. The Clippers trail. Westbrook with it. It's Covington on the wing. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. 5 points in the game.
If you look up 3 and D in the dictionary, you might see a photo of Robert Covington. He's bringing that spacing to his offense.
There's the 3. The shot won't fall. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Phoenix Suns. He put together 10.
And your Clippers,
If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Suns.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Ayton in at center. Here's Paul. After the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. Pass to Okogie. Outside Booker. Back to Okogie. Oh, and that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. Leonard passes to Covington. And there's the whistle. That goes on Robert Covington. That's his first foul.
A great job to establish position and square up.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Now here's Booker. He's got 5. Pass to Durant. Nice move. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
Well, Westbrook involving his teammates is one thing, but not missing guys wide open, that helps.
Spins. kick to Durant. The three. It's hauled in by the Clippers. To the middle. Here's Westbrook. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
Yeah, you're not going to hold Russell Westbrook back when he gets to the inside. He fights for that shot.
It's Booker on the wing. Driving in. The kick to Durant. Ball against Westbrook. Zubac with the steal. Here's George. That shot is off. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Booker finds Aiden. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
The big man coming with an attacking mindset. That's something for the defense to deal with, and Ayton is dealing. Well, DeAndre Ayton was so valuable in that 2021 playoff run for the Suns. Shot over 65% the entire postseason on their way to that NBA Finals appearance.
And here are the Suns now, following the score by the Clippers. Ball against Westbrook. Ball passes to Aiden. Deflected! Now George. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Paul George, a swing player, and right there swinging on the rim.
And the former 1-1, the first overall draft pick. Aiden, he's just a different matchup.
That size, BA, and that great touch around the rim. He runs the floor. He's a big presence down there. You just don't see a ton of centers like him around this league like you once did in the 80s and early 90s. 80s game presents a pretty hefty matchup issue.
And the dunk by Leonard.
And he got a good look at the hands of Covington.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Paul passes to Durant. Here's Okogie. Outside Paul. This one for three. And the Suns miss again.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why. Still, I expect him to make one of those.
And Zubac with the basket on the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game. Outside Paul. Pass to Okogie. Can they get it? And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far. Really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Well, they really cashed in on the break. I mean, it feels like they're hungry to get out. They're hungry to run, and they're not passing up any chances to leak out the score.
Got to give them credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Now here's George. And he lobs it up, and it's slammed in by Zubac.
Smart play from PG. Just sees a man with a better shot and gets him the rock.
We've got 33 seconds left in the second. It's tipped. It's stolen by Leonard. Covington with it. And it's Paul picking him up. George for three. And Aiden pulls it down. For Phoenix, they've gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Here's Durant out to the right wing. Outside for Booker from behind the arc. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
Three-pointer.
Paul's got 4 assists in the game.
Somebody's going to set him up, and Devin Booker's going to knock him down. Thrives in that catch and shoot.
Even to Zubac. He's feeling it tonight. All right, good stuff, Allie.
Your Clippers, 29. The Suns, 28.
Just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot, so right now he's feasting.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Ivica Zubac's out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the one spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. And the jam by Covington.
And how about that? Covington rising up, throwing it down with some authority.
Pass to Ross. Drives to the hoop, and he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Now here's Westbrook. George outside. Three-pointer off the mark. The Suns trailing.
Well, still a few years out, but the Clippers have to be excited about moving into their own arena in 2024. So much innovation has gone into the design of the building, and it just looks incredible.
Warren finds Payne. 6 to shoot. George with a steal. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Here's Leonard. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got his 4th assist in this one. Amen. And the Clippers felt they needed to build their own arena to establish some identity.
Yeah, no doubt about it that they could be their own franchise away from the shared building with the Lakers. And for so long in LA, they've been treated as sort of the second-rate team, and that just shouldn't happen. So having their own arena is moving them well into the right direction.
Here's Payne. After the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Here's Baisley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Shot clock at 2. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
That's defense. Clippers ball.
The Clippers have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Plumlee. Inside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
Catches the defender a little bit out of position. Plumlee makes a strong move to take advantage.
And he sinks the second. Well, Phoenix is shooting a nice 50% for the game. Outside Payne. Gordon pulls it in.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Here's Highland. And the Clippers miss again. The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Right side Ross. Back to Warren. He gets it in there.
I just feel like he's around the rim and sniffing out more points. T.J. Warren feeling very much at ease with that quality of a shot.
Here's Highland to the middle. Morris. Oh, the slam dunk by Morris.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Outside Payne. Pass to Baisley. The Suns need to get off a shot. And the ball out of play. The Clippers will have it. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. Here's Highland, defended by Payne. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Covington against Durant. There's the drive. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Yeah, going to be tough for the defense to find a way to slow down KD. If he stays aggressive, it's going to be a big night.
Westbrook against Paul. Here's Covington. And the jam by Covington.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Now here's Paul. Outside Durant. catches it. The Clippers grab the miss. Out to Leonard. Fades back. No good on the shot. And Phoenix will come the other way. And here's Aiden. Outside Booker. Lets it go from the wing. Again, the Suns good for two.
You have to be alert if you're guarding Devin Booker. He's terrific at cutting apart the defense with the dribble move.
George outside. And the jam by George.
Paul George dunk contest? Maybe. I love to see him get up.
Durant for three. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Los Angeles. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And so in the game for the Suns, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
That's the man you want running into the pick and roll. It's Paul George at the helm. He's got the ball and makes a great play.
It's stolen by Leonard. Here's Westbrook. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 6 assists in the game. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And all game long, they've been finding blocks. They're focused on strong rim protection. This helps stifle the opposing team's offense.
Now here's Leonard. Oh, ripped away. And here's the fast break. Durant's shot is off. The Clippers in the lead. Now here's George. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Outside Booker. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
I've gotten used to Devin Booker putting up huge numbers, so a 40-point game for him feels like another day at the office.
Well, you talk about Booker's high-powered offense. He's a rare member of the 70-point club with only 5 other players in NBA history. Brett, you got Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, Elgin Baylor, and David Robinson.
Man, B.A., if you could sit down at a table to talk about your 70-point night, I'd like to be a server at that table.
Pass to George. Westbrook outside. Zubac passes to Leonard. Fires from deep. With the putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And now it's a 7-point Clipper lead.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Booker. And Booker with the jam.
He really gets up there. I mean, Devin Booker will surprise you and throw it down.
Westbrook against Paul. And Durant with the block. Okogie on the wing. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Now just a 2-point Clipper lead.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the 3-point line in a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
And who do you call when you need a big bucket for this team more and more? It's Kawhi.
Outside Durant. Ball passes to Ayton. Now Durant. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
George passes to Zubac. Kicks it to George. Jacks up a three. Rebounded by Chris Paul. The Suns have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Booker finds Ayton. Misses off the left iron.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense. The defense, as tough as it comes right there, he's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Booker no good. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Leonard, money!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
I love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Now here's Paul. Outside Durant. To tie it up! It's rebounded by George. 2 points here could be the only cushion they need, Grant.
Hard to say. Crazier things have happened in this league.
30 seconds left to play in the fourth. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Oh, from deep. And Ayton pulls it down.
And looking to even the score with a huge three.
You can bet that's what they're looking for. This late in the game, they need that three.
Back to Booker. Shoots over George. Here's Ayton. Second chance shot. And it's good. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. Misses. So a close game. Sees the Clippers. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to